Hey guys, so you might be able to hear talking in the background of this video. Two of my aunts, two of my uncles are over, and them and my parents kind of congregated in the kitchen and are talking. My bedroom's right above the kitchen, and because of the air vents and everything, you can hear everything in the kitchen in my room, so you might be hearing that in the video. Hopefully you won't pick it up though. So we had a key club meeting at school today, and as usual, my sister made us run late to that. We left the house like 2 minutes before the meeting started, and we got there. G was running late as well. I was walking to the meeting and ran into her, and so we're walking down the hallway to go to the meeting, and everyone else starts coming out of the multi-purpose room, which is where the meeting is held. We just missed the end of the meeting, but we went in there and signed in, so we're counted as being at the meeting. Today went pretty good, school did. I think I'm finally getting back in the habit of things. The 2 days of school before weren't bad, but I was kind of down because we were back at school and I was tired of school, and my sleeping pattern was screwed up, and my sleeping pattern still is screwed up. But I think I'm finally getting used to being in school again, so today went really well. I also got a lot of homework today because our English teacher, the grades were due today from last semester, and she didn't have them done because she thought they were due tomorrow, so she was finalizing grades, so we just got to work on homework in her class. And then I went to the library again today to work on homework during lunch, and I didn't get much done in the library, but because of the English time, I got a bunch of homework done, so I didn't have that much tonight. That was awesome. So one thing that I hate about this semester is I have AP US History is my first class, and then I have AP English, and there's only 3 minutes in between those classes, and both classes are on the opposite end of the school from my locker, so I can't go back to my locker and get my English books before English. I have to take all my AP US History stuff and all my AP English stuff with me when I go to AP US History, and it's my 2 AP classes. Well, last semester that wasn't that bad. I had a lot to carry, but I could manage it. Now we are doing literature in English, which means I have my huge literature book, and I can't carry all of those books. I practically have to run down the hallway so I don't drop them by the time I get to class, because the entire time I'm walking they're slipping out of my hands, and they are creating bruises on my arm, because this is the arm I kind of try and hold them in, and so I have 5 bruises on my arm. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but because they're not really dark bruises. But it's painful to try and hold them all. But so I'm just looking forward to I hope we reach the point really soon where we don't have to take our literature book every day. Every so often is okay, but taking it every day is killing me. In current events today, we played a current events news game. We were separated into groups. My group was me, G, Nathan, Whitney, I don't know the other boy's name, Zach. Zach's the other boy's name. We were all together, and he told us that there were 4 teams, and the winner of the game was going to get an A, second place B, then C, and then D, which kind of freaked everyone out, because that'll be our first grade, and if we lose, we get a D. And he sounds completely serious about it. So we didn't finish the game today, and we have to finish it tomorrow, and my team's tied for first place. Luckily, everyone sucks at the game. There's one kid that knows some of the questions, but they're so hard, the questions are. Yeah. So I'm extremely worried about that for tomorrow. Not extremely, but slightly worried, because I don't want a D as my first grade in that class. But yeah, we got one of the, it's set up like Jeopardy, and we got one of the 80-point questions right, but we had to look at the choices instead of going without the choices, so we only got half the points, and we got a 40, and then I think we got a 20 points, and yeah, because we stole a question from another team when they had to look at the choices. You have to look at the choices, then another team can steal it if they know the answer, and G knew the answer to the question, so we stole it, and we got those points, and those were the only points we made the whole entire game, because we missed all the other questions, but we're tied for first place. So hopefully that goes well tomorrow. And at the end of probability and statistics, we went to the computer lab to sign up for mybigcampus.com, which is like a school version of Facebook basically, and you can upload assignments on there, which is why we're using it, because we did our vocab for probability and statistics, and he wants us to like upload it on there and submit it. And it's really interesting because they'd been talking about that site, but I hadn't actually used it, and it's seriously just Facebook, like with some slight differences, and for school. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, and like your school can control what you do on it and stuff like that. But overall, like you can blog on there. They have blog posts, and you're supposed to be able to follow people, but our school isn't allowing us to do that, so we can't follow people. But yeah, but we can like message each other on there, and like a bunch of our classmates are on there, and I think like all the classmates and all the teachers are on there, but not everyone's using it. But we have to use it for that class. And then probability and statistics and computer applications are the only classes I have that are actually using it. And then Miss Dom is also using it. And then our Key Club advisor is also using it for Key Club, which she's my computer applications teacher, so she's running both of those. But other than that, like no one's used it. But it's kind of cool. Someone else is here. The doorbell just rang and the dog's going crazy. But I'm gonna go because I basically finished anyway, and yeah, and it's getting even louder in here. So I will see you guys later. Bye.